Good morning, everybody. I'd like to add my welcome to everybody and thank you for being here. A quick introduction to SQS. We are the largest independent software testing organization in the world. That's what we used to say. Now we talk about the largest independent quality assurance and software testing organization in the world. It's interesting to pick up on a lot of the themes that are out there that Anthony was talking about in terms of how the market has changed, particularly around software testing. And I'd like to cover a couple of those as we go through. So we are a large organisation around the world. We're quoted on the London Stock Exchange on the AIM market, and we've seen significant growth in our market in recent years. A lot of that is the explosion of software that's in everything that we do. Anthony referenced motor vehicles earlier. Who'd have thought when I first drove my first car that we would later on be testing software and millions of lines of code in every car that's released? And that's what we get involved in across all things that we do. We have a global presence around a number of markets, and what we're really focusing on now is a move shifting left in terms of what we provide to the market. We're involved in all of these sectors, and each of these sectors have the same problems that everybody here will have, which is how they deal with the existing systems that they have and build new stuff that's coming through and merge those two together to provide the right quality as they expose their systems out to the public. So when you look at this, software started in earnest really in the pre-70s and in the time that I came around in the 70s and 80s, building that stuff out there. What we've seen is, as we've developed through that the focus on quality has really moved away. So that what we see is developers today, a lot of developers are just chucking the stuff out there. They want it developed as quickly as possible. They can do it. They know what to do. They don't go back and check with the business what they want. They're just developing what they think is needed out there. So as that responsibility has moved away from development, we've had to build into the process a huge test phase at the end. And what typically happens is that test phase gets squeezed. So everybody wants the system to go live. Testing gets pushed and pushed in terms of the timescales that it has. And that becomes a huge struggle in order to get the applications live to the right timescales, but also with the right level of quality. So what we're doing is in partnership with firms like Coverity is moving that back up to the quality up to the beginning, and making sure that quality is implemented right from the start and not just squeezed in at the end as a testing phase.